Oh, say, can you see the light? What's so proud shouldn't have turned down those cue cards.
Welcome back to the United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy. And yes, it's another win for the toe. We're here to talk a little bit more steel toe. And of course, as is every week, just Josh joins me. How you doing, Josh?
Doing good, brother. Here for the goal.
Always for the goal. Who do I bring in next? Let's bring in the poorest drug addict in the Dabbleverse, famous for crashing Stuttering John's Tonight Show reunion, making his United States of Australia debut. Please welcome Dave Sarra.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Yes, it's very early in the morning for me. You gotta understand, for a drug addict, drug hobbyist like myself.
Drug hobbyist. Yeah, that's fair.
Enthusiast.
That's right.
And of course, rounding out the crew, and I do mean round. Yeah, you knew that was coming, didn't you? The man who, when he heard about producer Iso's arrest, said, "Rookie." Robbie the Mariner fan, how you doing?
Yeah,
get that,
well
do ya?
No, is he the that one guy you were
That
talking
one
about?
guy? That one guy.
The
With
producer.
the pedo stuff?
Yeah, the producer from the Shuli network
then
that
fuck
got
you.
Oh yeah.
done for kiddie porn.
Ooh, that was some crazy shit this week, huh?
It was. It's pretty insane.
Wait, Robbie, are you American?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know that. Awesome. How are you? You Mariners fan? You're from I'm assuming you're from Oregon or something?
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Nice, dude.
Good. All right. So Dave, you are joining us for the first time, and you got
Yes.
your mild level of Dabbleverse fame for crashing the Stuttering John reunion. But you got on Dabble Point for that, didn't you? Is that correct?
Yeah, technically I guess I got on Dabble Point because of the Adam Carolla thing. The week of that event, Quadfather and I are kind of close, I guess, whatever. Oh yeah, we're close. No, but Quadfather was on with Stuttering John, and when Stuttering John found out that Quad knew me, he wanted me to come on with him. So he texted me. Quad texted me during the show. He said, "Come on John's show," and I said, "I can't. I'm about to interview for the Adam Carolla show as a video editor, or like a producer / video editor." Which was a lie. At the time, I had just applied for the Adam Carolla show to be a video editor, and I was and 3 weeks later, I got an email back, and then I didn't see it again for another 3 weeks. Either it went to my spam folder. Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
It went. No, it's okay. They asked me for an interview, and I missed the email. It went into my spam folder for whatever reason. Their producer Jen or whatever like that sent me the email. I missed it. I was pissed. I was telling somebody just before that how pissed I was, like in a personal conversation. And so when Quad told me that he wanted me to come on with Southern John, I just made up a lie and told him, "Oh, I'm about to interview for the show," knowing, and I told Quad, you could tell John that, knowing that John would be a fucking piece of shit and email or say or call or say do something to sabotage it. And literally right on air with one finger, he just emailed fucking Adam Carolla, "Do not hire Dave Sarra. He is a doxer and a troll." And then and then I basically asked Carl, I said, "You got to cover this, dude." Yeah. Only because I thought maybe if enough people actually got behind it and Adam Carolla was tagged enough that maybe I can actually interview for the job again. So I was still looking out for myself.
Nice try.
And it didn't work, but it did get me on Dabble Point, which actually turned all the Melton fans against all the Melton trolls against me because I was friends with a bunch of them.
I mean,
they all hated me after that.
Appearing on any podcast kind of turns anyone against you.
Yeah, it turns you into a guy.
Yeah, I took a risk tonight bringing you on, and you know.
Oh yeah, no, they hate me.
You're testing me, but
no, those guys hate me. They're gonna start throwing pickles in chat and all that stuff. It's gonna be a whole thing. Doom's gonna come here and start spamming. I mean, the turn.
The turn,
it's a whole thing. I mean, but it's fun. It's fine. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fun.
Great. Did you guys, Josh and Robbie? Josh, I think you did. You caught Shuli's big announcement about the arrest and all that. Well, the sentencing, I guess.
I saw the clip that you sent me, the 6.5 minute where he kind of addressed the situation at hand, and it was pretty
situation.
The situation. It was pretty sad, man. I mean, I don't know what you say about that when you find out about somebody you've worked with, or that's just fucking odd, jaw dropping.
Yeah. What I've loved about it is the people that like are dead keen to jump on it, like and act like it's a big pedo ring and all this. It's very amusing. I found Vince the Lawyer's coverage particularly, I guess, amusing. It is amazing what Vince the Lawyer is happy to go out on a podcast and say. And look, I remember there was a post on Reddit today that I saw. Someone brought up the fact, and it reminded me that Vince himself was giving praise to ESO a couple of months ago on his podcast and talked about how he shared emails and gave him $1,000 worth of streaming software to use. Like, so giving lavish gifts to a pedophile. You know, Vince, I don't know, Vince may
lavish
have,
gifts.
Yes, Vince may have some questions to answer himself. But no, look, it's an uncomfortable topic, and I don't think we'll really spend any time on that. In fact, we all know
we don't want to touch it.
Yeah, we all know what everyone's saying.
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on, it's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp.
Bam.
Yes, it is that time again. Movie and the Scrimp. It's been a big week. Big week in Aaron Imholte's life, Steel Toe's life. A lot of court hearings going on and boxing challenges. But I guess we'll go all the way back. Oh, you've got the tie.
Nice tie.
I've got the tie. Actually, I thought it was the exact same one, but I realized that mine has the light blue in it.
It looks pretty damn close.
Pretty close, though. The tie that he's wearing, literally everybody has. It's a $20 tie from JCPenney that he's had for probably 20 years.
20 years, oh yeah.
Easily.
Yes.
Easily.
He was very proud of how he looked.
This is from City of London, though.
City of London.
London.
Great.
City of
Very
London.
Important. Very important information. Let's get Bob on that. Yeah, let's do that.
Guess like that.
I will.
Okay.
I will. Anyway, we're going to go right back to the start of the week. Robbie, you've got a couple of clips there. I think the first one's in reference to his HRO court appearance upcoming. Was that correct?
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll with that one?
Yeah. This one, I assume?
I hope so.
I'm fucking pumped. Hey,
Yes.
what? Full disclosure. I got court tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So as David Letterman would say, I got my own problems. You know, I got to go in. I was a naughty boy and ran my fucking mouth when I shouldn't have ran my fucking mouth. But this is also back when I was married to a cokehead. So I was a little stressed out. I was going through some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to go own up to the shit I did, and take my paddlings for it, and take my admonishments and everything else. Heard today that they got to do like the whole booking thing
On you?
Yeah, shit.
They got to book you?
That sucks, but what do you do?
Does that mean mugshot?
I know. Well, here's the deal. I'm wearing a suit tomorrow, so I'm gonna smile nice. I'm gonna look nice.
They don't let you smile in the mugshot, though.
They don't?
No, they try to make you not smile in your mugshot. It's a thing. Like your driver's license, you're not supposed to smile. Isn't that a thing? Or is that
The over the top nature of it? Like I'm over the top trying to be making the best of this is one of the most insufferable things about him. Like it's so ham-handed, and his attempts at comedy, it's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah. He definitely. I mean, aside from the radio voice too, he's just got some like odd cadence, and his timing is off.
Horrible.
And it is very boring. You gotta understand this stuff.
Incredibly,
Steel toe stuff is very, very boring.
Yeah,
even
you
the
gotta
drama behind it.
You got to credit people like and shout out My Lost Interest. He's been good for our channel.
Yeah.
Clipped us a couple of times.
Doom.
This is a My Lost Interest clip. We do have Doom coming up. We've got Stalin 19. We've got
Stalin
So Thorough.
you got
So
everybody, dude.
There are some
So
brilliant
thorough,
clippers out there that sit through all this shit. So that we don't
I
have
myself
to.
am a clipper.
And,
you know this.
yes,
Just
you are.
not a Los Angeles Clipper. Don't want to be one of them.
Actually, I'm a Clipper fan.
Are
Wait
you?
a minute. Yeah.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
So
I actually
Ben's
am a
not
Clipper
the only one.
fan. You talking about Ben Maller?
Yeah, he's a big Clipper fan.
You guys were talking about that before you got on. I don't understand Ben Maller is the radio host here in LA. I don't understand the reference you guys were talking about before I got on. What is the reference here?
Well,
Like,
to be honest
why
with
Ben
you,
Maller?
how about we bookmark this?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
we'll do this
whatever.
at the end of the show,
Okay.
because I think people are tuning in for us to do our steel
All right,
toe
let's do
stuff.
toe. Let's do toe. We're not talking AM radio in LA.
That's
Is
right.
what you're saying?
We
Okay.
will.
Okay,
We
that's
will.
fine.
We'll
Okay, that's
do
fine.
this segment first, and then we'll
Understandable.
talk about.
You know, he's
Talking
not
about
wrong about the mugshot shit. They don't want you smiling for it.
Yeah, they ask you
smile
not
the
to.
first time, they'll be like, "We'll do it again." Take two.
Mhm. Yeah, it depends on how bored they are. Like if they're like, dude, I gotta take it again. Like they get pissed. And same thing with your ID. If you smile too much on your ID, they make you take it again.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a global thing. I believe that happens here.
I
Yeah.
smiled like a lunatic in my.
Yeah, but nobody can tell because you're like the back of your head is swallowing your face. You know what I mean? You're that level of fat, where it sort of comes around and
Just
Is that why you have this guy on? So you have a fatter guy than you to talk shit to? It's
Pretty
poor
much.
taste. It's
Yes.
poor taste.
no, I think it's perfect. Robbie's great at it.
To go back to the toe and how it's weird cadence, like even
Oh, that's right. We're making fun of him, aren't we? Yeah, cool.
yeah. Look at his face on the still, like his eyes and everything. He's just a weird dude. Like weird is in the sense like he's got more skeletons in the closet than we know about, probably.
He's got Adam Silver kind of vibes creeping off of him and shit. Something like that. He's an alien.
It's very odd.
Adam Silver.
The
Which one's
commissioner
Adam
of the
Silver?
NBA.
And
Okay,
NBA commissioner.
yeah. I was like, I was thinking, is that a comedian for a second? But no, you're right.
No, the
Bald
guy
dude.
looks like
He's-
he's from outer space.
Yeah, Adam Silver did. Okay, his scandal was something. Didn't he have a little bit of a scandal? All right, we can talk about this later.
Yeah, that's another one.
He
Bookmark that
presided.
shit.
He presided over the Clippers. He's the one who forced the Clippers to sell.
Yes, sell. Yeah,
sell-
yeah.
that was like his first big move, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah. All right, now focus. Dave.
Continue.
Focus.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want me to
prep, hit play again, Robbie. Yeah.
Okay, which one was it? Oh, there we go.
There's that just driver's license.
Why can't I fucking smile?
I don't know. I don't want you making a fucking joke out of it.
It's not a joke.
Maybe I'm wrong. I know your driver's license passport, they're real strict on it.
I'm happy to be there
Uh-huh.
because I get to account for what I did, accept my punishment, and move on.
Well, they
And then
mu-
the internet gets to see about it.
yeah, they must let you because my dad's smiling in his mugshot.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a dad who
gotta
has a
let you-
mugshot. You can help me out with this.
Yes.
So it's look, life is funny. Funny shit happens. Oh well, you deal with it, you move on. That's
You wouldn't
my
want it to
attitude.
be a smug
Figure out
shot.
why you need it.
What? Yeah. What do you do?
Wow.
Yeah. Citizen M says you're getting booked. What the fuck? I know. Look, this is what happens, boys
Dude,
and girls.
the
Learn.
side
Hold
by-
on. Learn
Love that,
from
Citizen
Daddy Aaron. When you fuck up,
Uh-huh.
you own up to your fuck up, and you got to take what comes with it. And
You gotta
believe
take
me,
your
what
lumps.
they offered me was very generous. I
Yeah.
had to take it, and I did what they accused me of doing.
Mhm.
And then I came on.
You were here for
then
one
I
of
came on and
one
did
of
it
them. I was
again.
going to implicate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for not making me go get a fucking mugshot.
All
I
right,
was going
you
to tell them
can-
it was
you can
all your
split
idea. But
Yeah.
Fucking
That'll
idiot,
do for
dude.
that. That'll do for that clip. Yeah, I love the fact that, you know, wouldn't a judge love to hear someone being so flippant about their court appearance the next day and just basically mocking it and going, when you own up for your actions. But I think one thing Aaron loses in all of this, and I mean, we are going to get to, you know, what he
Other
was,
than the
what his-
kids.
yeah, get to what his sentence was and all that. But when you do like plead guilty and accept charges and all that, like then that's on your record and affects things that might happen down the road. And when you've potentially have a revenge porn charges potentially coming, and with all the insane shit you've talked about your new ex-wife, which we'll get to that, Robbie, you might be muted because you look like you were talking there, or were you? Anyway, yeah, just, you know, sometimes like the right thing to do is fight it till the death and make sure you can try and avoid any criminal record that might hang over your head. Robbie, did you want to add something on this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you mentioned how the judge must have loved how flippant he is, like if he ever does anything again, and he goes, and that's going to be played by the prosecution if he's convicted as guilty, like he shouldn't get a plea. You know what I mean? Like the impact statements or whatever. Like, look at this flippant asshole. He didn't care the last time. Why we should just throw the hammer at him this time? Like, why would you say that?
He
Throw
was,
the book
he was
at him.
shouting out
Funny
everybody
shit
about that thing.
happens. You get booked. You get fingerprint. You get a mugshot. Oh well.
It was a magical experience for Aaron if you listen to him explain
I know,
the whole
he felt
damn
so
thing.
cool.
Yeah, it was like the bailiff was cool, the judge was awesome, the prosecutor, my God, he's my friend too.
It's like you.
Yeah.
So he's acting like he cosplayed the felon or something, pretty much.
Yeah.
They had these cameras
yeah.
rolling and everything.
Well-
I thought I was live.
Let's go to that one. That's quite a long one, and we may do some jumping ahead at points. But go to the Doom clip, Robbie, which is the
Turn.
Aaron explains his court date and explains his sentence or whatever, and then immediately violates it or whatever. I think it's called Doom.
Yeah. One sec. I got to make sure I'm getting.
Very, very cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
Lizard. Getting booked is very, very cool.
Dang Lizard, who was nice enough to let me know there was 4 people waiting earlier. Being booked is very, very cool. Yes, it
One of
is.
the best super chatters in the Dabbleverse.
Dang Lizard's cool.
This one.
Do I really
Yes.
have enough?
Yeah.
Do
I don't know.
really?
Either way,
I don't know. I looked you up and you weren't booked. So
Did he have
I
get a swag bag from
was
court
kind
or
of bummed out
something?
about that.
I mean, I wasn't booked into jail, but
No.
I was fingerprinted. Like I was booked and fingerprinted.
No mugshot.
No mugshot. You know,
Yeah.
everyone, you know, is sitting here going, you know, oh, is there going to be a mugshot? I thought there was going to be a mugshot.
No, they
Today.
only do
we
when you
were
go
all
to jail.
excited for the mugshot.
Yeah, because I
Actual
look
county
fucking
or
good.
something.
Holy shit! You know what's great
What?
is when people who hate you,
Yeah.
like Patrick or
It's so
somebody,
Uh-huh.
posts a picture that like somebody was waiting outside the courthouse and got a picture of me as I came out of the courthouse.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, I'm famous. I'm the man. I'm the fucking greatest.
Oh, you love
These
this.
people follow me all over the place. They love me. I'm the
Another
shit.
Melton fan that has
Yeah.
nothing better to do with their life than to follow you around
Dude.
and watch you winning.
Bro, I'm the fucking man. I really.
Is he
You
doing
hear
a
that?
golf caddy thing afterwards?
Listen,
Did you get
listen
that
to his.
subtle insult by his co-host? Like,
Yeah.
wait, do people follow your piece of shit life around? Like,
Yeah.
did he realize?
And I'm
That's
only
the-
making $12 every show.
Yeah. Matt is such the perfect little lapdog. Just yelping to him, follow you around and watching you winning. He's coming out of court like after violating his restraining order.
When I think winning, I think getting fingerprinted and booked and dressing up like with a cheap tie.
High school prom.
You know what I mean? Like that's a real example of winning at life.
To win for the toe.
Yeah.
Hey, paparazzi looking out for him out there. That's another win for the toe. Fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, Howard Stern did say, as long as people are giving you a 1-star or a 5-star, you're doing well. You got to start worrying when people are giving you 2, 3, and 4 stars. So whatever, dude. I mean, even Rob Saul. I don't want to derail the conversation, but same thing. Like guys like Rob Saul or Clay Dabbler. Like in my eyes, they're 1-star losers, but they must be doing something right. So
of course, I mean, even you.
Yeah, I'm a 1-star loser.
Yeah,
we should join. We should make a band called the 1-star. Oh God, 1-star to rule them all. Shit. Oh, you're a fucking Cowboys fan. I didn't even notice the hat.
Yes, sir. 2 of us. 2 out of 4.
Oh, who's the other one? Aussie guy?
Aussie guy. Yeah.
Oh wow. I guess that makes sense if you're
that's a Josh Allen fan above me.
I was 10 when they went. I was 10 when they went back to back in 93, 94.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, just like Dr. Disrespect, 1993, 1994 blockbuster gaming champion. Since we're talking about since it's pedal week.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll let you put that one in there. All right, let's go back to the clip.
Really am. I can't help it anymore. I can't even be humble around these people. You follow me, you take pictures of me looking fucking dressed to the nines. I look fucking stunning. As evidence, when they posted the picture online as like, there's Aaron coming out of the courthouse, there were people who I've seen tweet at me that I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world, and they go, he actually does look really good. Like they were like, it's tailored nice too. And I'm like,
good fucking suit.
My second favorite suit, motherfucker.
Nice.
What do you do
So,
so
was
early?
I went with the
So the exact tweet that he's referencing, so it was Patrick Melton had posted the tweet. There was one person who commented he looks good maybe, or the suit looks nice, something along those lines. I saw one comment. He goes into such detail about how it's tailored nice, and like I didn't see any tweet in that existence, but we all know Aaron. He loves to create his own history, I guess. So he's a gem at that. So look, everyone's a spot. CC99. He looks like an autistic kid that got separated from his dad on the golf course.
Yeah, he does.
Dad.
That might be the best comment we've ever got, or most accurate.
That's tremendous, and especially with we both tried to get rid of that comment at the same time. I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, is that like a the white version of my dad went to go get milk? It just left me. I'm gonna go hit the shot out of the bunker, son. And he just left forever. Yeah, he left me in that bunker.
But no, it is a great call because of the clip that is coming up soon with the boxing challenge. But let's continue on a little bit further.
The light blue shirt, with the dark blue jacket, the dark blue pants,
nice
brown belt,
tied
together with some beautiful high mirror shine brown dress shoes.
There you go.
Look great. And then we have there are things I can't say.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And people I can't mention.
Finally.
But there is a, let's just say something, there is something in this world, let's call it the Constitution.
Okay.
That is being amended.
Yes.
In a way that is very good for all involved.
Okay.
Let's just say today was a good
be able to talk about it in the future.
Today.
So I don't know if everyone's following Aaron's very sophisticated code.
Constitution.
The Constitution is the harassment restraining order that he violated and was punished for. That is the Constitution, and I don't know.
The amendment
is
the amendment. to the contract.
The amendment is if you say another fucking word in the next 365 days, you're going to jail for 90 days and maybe more. So shut the fuck up, you dumb cunt. That was the amendment that was made to the Constitution. But I just want to go to Bobo's comment here. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story, or in Steel Toe's case, any story.
Sure.
Great call, Bobo.
God damn.
All right, Robbie, you can pick the clip back up.
Was a very, very good day. I went in. Let's talk about
Did you
it.
fuck
man.
around and get a triple double? Today was a good day?
I fuck around.
Yeah.
It was but it was a good day today. We did not have a morning show, so got the morning off. That was nice.
Morning, Mr. Rabbit
got out of the fucking courthouse. I looked at my lawyer and I said,
Magic.
well, looks like I'm getting out of here exactly about 10 minutes before the show would have ended. So I got to sleep in an extra hour. That was about the difference. Bone Cold Fleas Austin says, you are the Batman and Melton is the Joker. What would he do without you? Go back to ripping off regular people? No, I've changed things. Citizen M is in the chat saying it's going to be his life's mission to destroy Nick. I've got bad news for you, Citizen M. Nick beat you to it.
He's doing it on his own.
I'm sorry, buddy. You lost that one.
No, Nick beat you to it. It's not your
I
life's
tried
mission.
to do it too. Yeah.
He already beat you to it.
Yeah.
He just does it to himself before you can.
That's what Nick told me. He goes, what you have to understand is that
This is just what happened there. Like, Aaron made the joke that Nick beat you to it, and then dummy Matt over there is like, no, Nick beat you to it.
No, no.
And then it was Nick.
No. You don't
Let's
get it.
Explain it a little bit more.
Hold on.
You were useless, Matt.
Guys, let's get back to that for 1 second. Hey, Citizen M. No, you're not getting it. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Nick beat me to it. I get it. No, Nick beat him to it.
No, well, you beat everyone to it, apparently.
No, it's got to be your bull. All right.
It's true.
Little Tommy Boy reference.
Unless you've got anything else to add, Robbie or Josh, press play.
Robbie decided to mute himself again.
Yeah, Robbie's not making any noise.
How about now?
Yes,
Yeah,
hello.
I can hear you.
Now you're
I can hear
good.
That's weird. Anyway, I like how he was saying, yeah, I took the morning off. You didn't take the morning off. You were in court, asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Did the kids get to eat that day because no goal was fucking met?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's acting like he went on fucking a day trip or something.
And, sometimes when people are trying to
court.
destroy your life, you have to just destroy it first so they can't do it. And that's how you own them.
I took the morning off. I hear
Kip
court's
says, remain
beautiful
law
this time of
abiding.
year.
Imholte, can you do that? I mean, so far, so good. Shane M with $10. You ain't going to get me to fucking read that.
Sorry. All right. Yeah. So Doom has put up on the screen here. Respondent must prohibit his wife, April Imholte, not a problem anymore, and co-hosts from directly or indirectly talking about petitioner and or making direct or indirect, disparaging and or harassing, blah, 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 blah. Point being, Aaron's not allowed to let anybody get anything about Ashley LaRue on the show. That is the point. That is the wording of this document. Nothing, no reference to Ashley LaRue is allowed. Do you know what? I'm allowed to say Ashley LaRue because I don't have a HRO against me from Ashley LaRue. So that's the point. Pick up the clip again, Robbie.
That shit. I know what you cunts are doing. Don't you fucking shut your
you guys
cunt mouth,
directly.
Shane M. And thank you. What I meant to say was thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You're a nice man, and I've gone off the handle. So we have $180 away from tonight's goal, and you'll see the note attached to it for the commissary fund.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could read his and give him advice, right?
You can read that. Go ahead, Shane M. $10.
The mother of my children also screwed me over. Any advice on this topic? Find yourself a good attorney. Pay him lots of fucking money. That's my advice.
And I've never been in such situation, so I don't know.
That's just what I've heard you have to do.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Even the prosecutor goes, I can attest to what Mr. Imholte said. The relation.
So yeah, again, Aaron doesn't understand the terms of this restraining order, and I'm going to tell you, Aaron, you don't have a good lawyer. You really don't. The stuff that you talk on your show, if that lawyer has not told you 100 times to shut the fuck up, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. The fact and Aaron puts words in his lawyer's mouth, which is amazing. I couldn't imagine any lawyer being happy about him putting words in his mouth, and also revealing, because the same lawyer also represented April in the past. So Aaron revealed on air that he had forwarded text messages from April, which again, should a lawyer really be seen, whether it's a former client or not, really be seen to forwarding on text messages to other people? Anyway, Aaron makes his lawyer look really, really bad. And therefore,
Also,
I think
I wouldn't be
he's not a
surprised if
bad
his lawyer actually did tell him not to talk about it. I feel like Aaron is the type of person to be like, I'm invincible. You know, like, I'll just hint around it. I know more than I know the loopholes in the situation. Like, it would be like pretty much when Donald Trump was in the trial where the judge kept being like, I'm gonna fine you 1,000, and I'm gonna fine you 10, and then 100,000. And the only thing that finally got him from stop talking about the trial was, if you do it again, you're going to jail, okay? Like, Aaron's kind of got that vibe where he's going to talk until literally they put him an inch from the jail cell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Like, literally.
I believe Aaron's lawyer's probably gone to him and talked to him to tell him, you need to increase the goal. My fees are going up, motherfucker.
Yeah. You haven't paid me in 3 weeks.
Robert 82 makes a great point. Smart lawyer, he keeps getting paid from Aaron's dumbass. That is true. Dang Lizard with another pretty solid comment. Aaron tried to ruin Nick's life because he's a jealous cuck, not because Nick tried to ruin his. Nick was just fucking Aaron's ex-wife. That's right. Like, I keep saying, and again, I guess it's possible, and Dave, you might be similar to me in terms of like experience with drugs. I just for how long they've been doing it, like, yeah, they have a lot and they're clearly doing a lot, but I don't know. I just don't see it as being that serious of a problem. Yeah, they lost a lot of weight because you do when you're smashing drugs.
When
like,
you're coking out.
yeah, like, you know, that was an
bender.
easy one for them to get out of for me. Like, to me, they look significantly healthier. It's clear they're not using anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
well, certainly at the moment, like, they look way healthier than they did arrest day.
Well, you saw the picture with them and Ethan Ralph, right? You see the picture?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Didn't April hold her arm so naturally
Oh,
open
yeah,
so you
that
could
was-
see her forearm so
was weird.
clearly?
Yeah,
Fucking weird, dude.
What's the show off
She's
that
like,
tattoo?
I mean, come
Tattoo.
on, man. Tattoo.
No, yeah, it was weird as she was definitely holding the arm open. But I got to tell you, the smile on her face, I reckon if you go through every picture of her,
Yeah, her tits
posing
look
with
fat.
Aaron-
Good.
Yeah, no, but honestly, like, you go through the pictures with Aaron, I don't know if the smile was as bright as the one with in the Ethan Ralph photo. I don't know. She looks happier.
She looks like a tortured soul.
Oh, she definitely does, but she looks happier than she looked 3 months ago, 4 months
Sure.
ago, is what I'm saying, and looked healthier. That's my take on the situation.
You know, with that, I just have to fart. The thing with Aaron that really, really pisses me off. So I used to watch Steel Toe in the mornings, unironically, like
Wow.
in 2021, maybe. And I just have it on in the background. It started at like 6 a.m. my time, I think. Or no. It would be on. I would wake up at 6 a.m. my time and like it would be on. So like I would just play it, I think maybe 4 a.m. my time. So I would just have it on in the background, like I'm getting ready and stuff, because it was like a decent way to like to ingest some news and some Dabbleverse stuff and stuff like that. So it was fine. What's really weird about all this is in May, before Kiwi Farms even knew who the fuck this guy was, for a year before that, he's invoking their name over and over again. He kept mentioning Kiwi Farms and bringing up Kiwi Farms, and everything bad happened to him was because of Kiwi Farms. Meanwhile, there was literally nothing on Kiwi Farms about him. They're all anything on there was all about Nick Rekieta, and not even about the kids thing or the cocaine thing either. It's like all just like Elisa Jordanish shit, and Nick Rekieta fused with whatever the fuck. And then finally, he got his Kiwi Farms thread, and once that hit, that was in May at some time. Once that hit, he's like, oh, fucking, that's it. There's the thread. This is my time to call the cops on Rekieta, get him fucking, get him in trouble, and then blame it on Kiwi Farms. And then what did Kiwi Farms do? They dug a little deeper and they said, fuck you, that wasn't us. And because, it was known that he was the one that basically ratted on them.
Yeah,
and
that's all, and he's pretty much admitted to that.
Yeah, exactly.
At this point as well.
Yeah,
he definitely
and
has.
then
Sorry, Rover. No one in this situation is normal. They're all weird. That's true, and that includes this show right now.
Yeah.
The four of us.
Yeah, so
just not as weird. Damn it.
Yeah,
but then Kiwi Farms really revealed some dirty shit, like the hitting and the thing, and that's what really started all this shit. So
yes,
good for you, Steel Toe. Another win.
Another win for the toe.
Another win.
You don't go up again. You don't invoke Kiwi Farms unless you got some real shit.
All right, Robbie. I've just got to duck out for a quick second. But Robbie, replay this. Start playing this clip, and I'll be right back.
Relationship between him and blah, 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 is much better. Is very good, and everyone's very happy. And blah, blah. I'm like, fucking hell. What did I walk into here? This is nice. Take a little responsibility for your actions. Say that's all in the past. I'm really sorry.
Well, and you made change.
Yeah, and you made change. Yes. And then everyone goes, fucking guy's all right. Like, even the people on the other side of you are like, hey, this fucking guy's okay. Go get your fucking fingerprints. I'm like, all right. Get the fuck out of here and get your fingerprints. We don't need you anymore. I'm like, all right. It was nice. It was a decent experience.
Yeah.
I was glad to do it. Glad to take. What I told my lawyer today was like, I feel like this is me exercising the last vestiges of that part of my life.
Yeah.
Like I took that shitty, horrible, life-destroying April, Kayla, Nick, Aaron team that was toxic and fucking horrible and awful and led to so many other ricochet effects that affected other people.
Yep.
This was me accepting like the last portion of responsibility for that.
Yeah.
And exercising it. It felt really good.
Good.
And
fucking good.
And
I'm happy for you.
I had people.
All right, so you hear all of his congratulating himself on making changes, and
I've accepted responsibility.
Yeah, I love how he's putting it on the April, like he's blaming it on that situation to why he was a piece of shit to his wife, first ex-wife, Ashley LaRue. He was such a cunt to her that she went after a harassment restraining order, and that stuff started before Rekieta. Like she hadn't, she'd been compiling all kinds of things where he'd been a problem. Like it amped up when they started talking about potentially murdering her or someone murdering her while April flicks her bean and allows Aaron to fuck the murderer. Amazing stuff it was. It was comedy gold that pretty much put the final nail in the HRO coffin. That was good time. So Aaron just said, I'm a changed man. I've learned my lesson and I'm a changed man. Robbie, if you could go to the So Thorough Joe Burrow clip.
Hell yeah.
This was 9 days ago. So this is a changed man. Now, again, this clip is not Aaron talking about Ashley LaRue or alluding to Ashley.
No, he's
LaRue.
talking about the Constitution.
Yeah, no, he's alluding to April in this instance. So this is not a HRO violation, but I just want to see if you guys think that Aaron's learned anything, like if he's a changed man. Let's see.
I'm a narc. Maybe I'm a square. Maybe I'm a dork. Maybe I'm a nerd. Oh, also, a big thank you to whoever sent You, Me, and the River in on a Friday, Rumble Link Friday. That song is a fucking killer. But that You, Me, and the River song is fucking awesome. My daughter and I love that song. My 10-year-old thinks it's great. We call it the Fun Happy Time Murder song. Fun,
yeah, I heard that.
I've seen this clip. Yeah.
It's just like it's old school country, dude. It's like, you know how many like country songs there are about girls who are like, you know, Earl had to die and shit like that.
No,
And like, there's
pause it
not
for 1
enough
second.
country singers killing their cheating whore girlfriends and wives songs. And it's just it's a good old fashioned murder that Jezebel fucking song.
Old country songs are I got a barbecue stand on my white t-shirt. Those are old country songs. Stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure neither of you have
anything
anything
about
in
murdering
mind.
anybody.
No, and we've never talked about it either.
Alrighty.
She's never said,
sorry,
can this
Dave
be
was,
X's
Robbie, can you just
song?
scooch back a little bit?
She's never said, and when she never said that, it never made me drop my jaw and go,
I talk over the clips too much.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Dave talked over a little bit. I want this to be set up a little bit better. Yeah, go about there.
Okay.
Now shut up, Dave.
No, and we've never talked about it either.
Alrighty.
She's never said, can this be X's song? She's never said, and when she never said that, it never made me drop my jaw and go, Jesus Christ. Whoever sent that in, it's a great song. It's old school as shit because it's just murdering abroad. Lovely. They're gonna. So after he kills her, the whole song is about, you know, if it wasn't so dark out here tonight, I know I'd be a hell of a sight, covered in Arkansas clay from head to toe.
All right, I can't.
If I told you once, I told you twice. You better not touch my Clement.
I can't listen to him read the lyrics to the song.
No.
I think we got the point. Does that sound like a man that's learned his lesson? Where he's now
Sounds like
talking
a man
about
who's going to murder somebody.
Yeah, dude.
He's pro on that side. It sounded like, yeah.
He wanted to. It sounds like he wanted to murder something, and then make sure his kid was okay with it.
I know.
this is like 96 Bonnie and Clyde or Kim by Eminem.
Exactly, Kim. Yeah, I was just
yeah.
gonna say that. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Well, at the moment he's in the. Well, no, the 96 Bonnie and Clyde is the aftermath, isn't it? Where
Yeah,
they're
it's
taking
the
body. That's right.
96 Bonnie and Clyde is technically before Kim. Kim was the prequel. Song.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yes, but yeah, that's what Aaron is fantasizing about here. So it does seem like a man that said, "Yeah, look, I got an ex-wife put a restraining order on me and wouldn't allow me to talk about her anymore. And so what I'm going to do is talk mad shit about my new ex-wife because this worked out so well the first time." Robbie, you said you had some thoughts on this clip. You had a take. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just no, I'm blanking on it.
Great. Always good.
1 second. Just talk amongst
Let me
yourselves.
check my notes.
As long as we don't see Aaron covered in Arkansas clay from head to toe, I suppose he's not killed anybody as of lately.
Is that a Predator reference?
Did I say I had thoughts about this one? I thought I said I had
Yeah, you
thoughts
did.
on the block.
Robbie.
All right.
Don't mock me.
Hey, I'm gonna go out and come back in real quick.
All right, good.
Shut up, stupid.
Do we have to let him back on?
I mean, you can take him out of the room whenever you like. Yeah, I know. No, I swear before the show you said to me that this clip was particularly insane and you had some thoughts on it, but maybe I was wrong.
I thought I was talking about boxing. I don't know.
Maybe it was a sparring.
Right. Because let's get to the next clip.
Uzi is being belligerent in chat. Can we ban him?
No, we can't. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Robbie.
That's not the worst one.
You know, sir.
You understand your case. Yes, that's right. Yeah, let's get on to. So Nick Recader also had a court hearing. Whose legs have more muscle tone, Johnny Crutches or Robbie? I mean, Robbie's do a lot of work, so I would suggest Robbie.
I would say Robbie. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Aaron's shirt is the same color as the veins on Robbie's feet. Robbie's bringing up all these chats. I'm not doing this. So,
That's not true at all.
Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. Oh, Dave's just gone and joined the chat. Oh no, he's back.
Hello.
I didn't even
No,
notice
it's
him
okay.
there.
I just wanted to restart my browser and run it as administrator.
Okay. You had to hide all that. No, anyway, no. I won't do
All that
Yeah.
cheese pizza.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
No, I had to load my porn bomb, and you're gonna get shit right now.
Oh, good.
And
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
Kill JB.
That'd be very annoying. Please don't do that. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So Nick Recator had his court hearing. Ethan Ralph flew in for it. Robbie, Josh, you familiar with Ethan Ralph or Nick Recator at all?
A little bit with Nick, but
Nick
not
Recator-
not Ethan.
I know a little bit about Nick Recator. Wasn't he like one of those online lawyer people?
Yes, exactly.
Law tube.
And he's a part of.
He's part of
all
the
this
love
stuff,
tryst
Darren.
and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And the cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you wouldn't know about Ethan Ralph at all. I'm very unfamiliar. I know he's linked to Nick and Dick Masterson, and Dick Masterson's been on WATP and all that stuff. So I am aware of Ethan Ralph. I don't really know anything about him, but Ethan challenged Aaron to a boxing match.
Yep.
And Aaron he did a simulcast with Keno Casino on his evening show, and credit to the Keno Casino guys. It was a very good job of manipulating the manipulator. Geez, they pumped him up and talked him into going down and opening up his gym or the boxing gym at 10 p.m. at night to fight Ethan Ralph. They also mocked him to his face about his bald spot, but they were mocking Ethan Ralph. But like it was clearly a reference to the bald spot pick that went out about Aaron. But anyway, that was very amusing. The Keno Casino guys, well done there playing Aaron. But Aaron went down to the boxing gym. And so, Robbie, if you want to pull up the Stalin 19 clip of Aaron at the boxing gym, this was the one, a minute 23 in, Robbie. I saw this. Stalin. I saw this clip and I thought, is Aaron doing a bit here? Because in all seriousness, as this takes off, this has the look of a retarded man that's finally been given the opportunity. He's always wanted to box, and someone's going to give him an opportunity to box. So, yeah, kick it off, Robbie.
We're not thinking he's showing, boys and girls.
He's walking down this hall. This is his WWE moment, his WWF moment.
It's ass whooping time.
I gotta cut a promo real quick.
All right, don't talk over it.
Where are we? Where are we? Help! Is he here? No, that's somebody going into the Domino's. That's somebody going in to get a pizza. So that could be Ethan. It could be Ethan going in to get a pizza. Oh, no, they're here. Here we go. Here we go. Where is it?
Pause it. Pause it.
Okay, I never saw this.
With them? No.
Oh, shit, I never saw this part.
All right, so nothing screams toughness and ready to fight than popping on your headgear, popping in your mouth guard, going out, unlocking the door. Yeah, wrapped your hands, unlocking the door, poking your head out. Is you here? Anyway, yeah, the mouth guard. Why is he talking with the mouth guard in? Like it literally. No, he went to the Domino's. He went to the Domino's to get pizza. Like, it sounds like a retarded man.
It sounds like a sketch, like a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
I was like, this can't be real. They did not talk this. They did not talk this man into going down to the gym, unlocking, wrapping his hands, putting on headgear, putting in a mouth guard, and putting on this performance. This has to be a bit. Surely. Who would do this? All right, so now what you're about to see is he thinks, Ethan's arrived. This is the big moment. So, yeah, pick it up.
It's cheese.
Oh, jeez. So Ethan's not here?
More fat people.
No, I figured, I was 2 blocks away. Not.
So we got 2 steel toe people recording.
Little cheese, little Staska.
How's it going?
We got steel toe people recording. And no Ethan Ralph.
Can you pause it 1 second?
Come on in, boys. All right. Let's go talk to
1 sec.
Just because the mouthpiece part, do you guys ever see Cable Guy? When he fucking shows up to the basketball court with the mouthpiece and the shit? That's what's fucking reminding me of. I can't you can't understand half the shit he's saying.
Yeah. Now
looks good.
He throws it back. Right.
Andy and Ashton and everybody hanging out in the chat. Are you on there right now? All right, I'll
make sure you lock the door again, Aaron.
10 o'clock was when we were starting. Sorry, guys, it's just a formality.
It's a formality.
We wouldn't want Ethan to get in there.
I figured I was 2 blocks away. I might as well see if there was going to be any action.
All right.
Look at this walk.
Let's hop in, boys.
He definitely has Asperger's.
Right?
Nice call there, Robbie.
What can we do?
He had all day to figure it out.
All goddamn day.
Train by day.
Nobody in the
podcast by night.
The Domino's workers leaving. Uber comes to St. Cloud. All right.
I pause it.
They sure do. Give me this thing.
As an electrician,
give me this thing. I gotta cut a promo. Right.
Yeah. As an electrician, this lighting angers me. Now, I imagine this building was never supposed to be a boxing gym. To be fair, so those lights probably wouldn't be. But I just, that's so old. Like, can we make our way into 2024? And they look like fluorescent tubes. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, that is disgusting. But yeah, also, like, how low is that ceiling? I think Patrick was talking about, this is an old Chinese restaurant or something that they've thrown a boxing. Everything's so confined and tight, and that ceiling is so low. Like, yeah, you throw a tall guy throws an overhand
right.
You could put a light out, that light down, for sure. So yeah, this is the shittiest gym in the world. But yeah, as Dave said, I think Aaron's about to cut a promo.
Well, it used to be a comedy club, I guess. That's why it's got the low ceilings. All right.
Silto has Asperger's. Robbie has double steak burgers. This is true.
Another win for the toe.
Another win for the toe.
Where's the flip around? There we go. Man, shit. I'm down. There we go. Something about in the ring. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it. They're calling him the Ralph, a female. 2 owns by steel toe in 1 day. Mother.
All right, you're putting your mouth guard back in.
He put it
I'll
back
see
in.
you later.
He put it back
Ralph
in
didn't show. What can I tell you?
If you got fluoride in it or something stupid.
The fuck?
Another tree.
One of the people that.
Oh, fat fuck.
Wait a minute. Is Bert Kreischer in your algorithm, Robbie?
He's talking steel toe.
Shouldn't be.
Gross.
I don't find him funny.
Gross.
Oh,
Robbie.
Oh, I can't even
Wait,
do
was
Bert.
that?
I can't do
I think he was on. Was that a Shane? He was a guest. That wasn't.
All right.
Was that
fine,
Shane
it's
Gillis?
fine,
All
it's
right.
fine.
I'll give you Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I think
That's
it was
fine.
Shane Gillis, and then Crusher was on it because
All right, that's fine.
I can't. He's the guy that rips off his shirt and his fat fuck, right?
Yeah.
Like, why do people find that
his
funny?
whole bit is that he takes his shirt off and
That's worse
anyway.
than have naming each joke after you do the joke, or the here's your sign, or all that.
Good stuff. Did I have any more clips, Robbie? I've forgotten now. Have we gone through them all?
The Nick thinks April's comments are inadmissible, and that's
that
pretty
one.
much the only one left.
No, I think we'll leave it at that. I mean, that one's pretty obvious. Like, and Robbie, I get your thoughts. I know you're in a legal family, let's say. But basically, April requested a lawyer, and then they continued to speak to her. Well, a different deputy spoke to her and obviously got some sort of something out of her. But I don't know. For me, it's generally pretty cut and dried. After they request a lawyer, anything that's said after that is going to be thrown out because the lawyer has been requested.
Kinda.
Yeah.
If they read the Miranda rights, then it gets a little iffy.
They read Miranda rights, and she said, "I want a lawyer. I don't want to say anything until my lawyer gets there."
Because it's really scummy. But technically, you read the Miranda rights, that anything you say after this could be used against you. So
that's true.
Depends.
Yeah.
Miranda Anderson.
Technically, cops aren't supposed to push after you say you want a lawyer, but there's no actual, at least in most states, there's no law against it. So they're not supposed to, but they can.
But basically, they have, I think essentially, if they haven't charged you with anything and you ask for a lawyer, they need to provide a lawyer within an hour, or they got to let you go, as far as I know. If they haven't charged you with anything.
I think it varies state to state, but that's about right.
It does vary state to state, but I think if they've charged you with something, they need to provide you with the lawyer or access to a lawyer within 24 hours.
Now
or something like that.
What
I'm going to bring up a couple of comments
here. We didn't charge you with anything yet.
Exactly.
It's if a cop is good at his job, he can get 99% of people to talk. Like there's very few people that actually are smart enough in that moment to not spill the beans.
That's why you don't talk to him.
Yeah, no, exactly. CC99 says not if you actively engage in the conversation, but like the factors do come into it as to how long that person's been sitting there waiting for their lawyer. Like they do become tactics that judges frown upon those tactics.
Yeah,
and you know,
you'd be surprised the amount of judges that don't act
don't
like
get
they
me
like
wrong.
cops, but are very pro prosecution.
But I 100% agree with this. You have to shut the fuck up if you keep speaking to officers. It can be admitted.
Also, judges love sending people to jail. It's what they get off on. Not all, but a lot of them love sending people to jail. So they will find a way to make stuff admissible in court if they can.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. You should always assume that it's going to be admitted and shut the fuck up. What I'm saying is this stuff can be argued out. This stuff can be thrown out. You know, like. True. And yeah, I guess I did use the phrasing. It seems pretty black and white. What I meant by that was that's an obvious play you would make, is what I mean by the black and white. Of course, you would go to get that statement thrown out because she requested a lawyer. Whether it does or not, that's what's up for debate. For sure. All right. Are we? Yeah, I think we're kind of done with that. Then we're done with Steel Toe for the week.
Did you guys ever see Crack Amico talking about Steel Toe?
I did not. No.
Don't play the clip, but I do have a clip on my channel from Crack Amico. So Steel Toe tried to watch Crack Amico's. It's good. I suggest you go and watch his stream. It's a long bit, but he shits on Steel Toe very well. It's very funny. Really goes after him. But what he does is because they're gonna watch Crack Amico's new song, the I Don't Fuck with Austin, the Joe Rogan one. They literally they don't even get to the verses. They don't even get through half of the hook at the beginning, and they keep stopping it and talking over. And Crack Amico is just ripping a new ass. So it's pretty great. It's pretty funny stuff. I'd say you go back and watch it.
Oh, definitely. Well, yeah, I'll go check that out for sure.
He calls the other guy Imholte. He goes, "It's Aaron and Imholte." It's pretty funny. It's good, some funny stuff.
Crack Amigo's put out some bangers. The Burt Kreischer, Tom Segura one is fucking awesome.
The Kill Phony is fucking brutal, dude. The one that he released the day after the Austin diss is brutal.
Nice. Yeah, no, Crack Amigo is good. Everyone, go check out Crack Amigo. I'm sure he doesn't need our help.
No.
All right, Dave. So, do you want to jump in now to this Ben Maller law? Because you're an LA guy and you're aware of Ben Maller.
Yeah, man. I've been listening to Ben Maller for a long, long time. I haven't listened lately, like for the past 5 years, but like for the 10 years before that, I was listening to all kinds of fucking Max and Marcellus. This is 710 now, but I'm just saying, just AM radio in general. Max and Marcellus, fucking obviously Dan Patrick. I got a good. You guys want a good 570 start? Let me tell you this real quick, because I guess Robbie, you were on. You go on with Ben Mallett. That's sick, dude.
This was like a one-time thing because I was in LA, and so he wanted me to visit the studio. And usually when people visit the studio, they get like a 30-second like "Hi, how are you?" thing. So I was not expecting to be on as long as I was, but they said I did well on air. But anyway,
that's good.
I was just so.
But like, what in what way did you contribute? Are you like a texter, like a caller or a tweeter?
I call once in a while, but mostly X or Twitter.
Yep.
Okay, like Jay Moore has got a big thing like that too, where he's got the
Warriors or whatever.
the Warriors.
Jay Moore did. Yeah, back
he did for a long time. He had like the hat trick award and stuff like that. You know, like if you have 3 good lines, but fuck, I forgot the story I was going to tell, but it doesn't matter.
So if you were listening 5 years or more ago, did you ever hear an Australian guy known for impersonating callers?
No, I don't remember. Damn it.
Yeah, because that was my gimmick.
I'm just curious. What was like your famous? What was the moment you most remember that like comes to mind that was like listening to the show? Was there any certain caller you liked the most, or?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking Ozzy. Dude, I couldn't even remember right now, even if you asked me. But I'll tell you this one story real quick. It was about Colin Cowherd. Colin, I think he was still on 5. No, he had just moved to 710, I think. Or was it the other way around? Which one was he on first?
He was on ESPN radio.
Okay.
Fox.
So he went from ESPN to Fox. So he's like within his first year at Fox, and this is when the scandal for the tennis scandal happened, where they found out that like Russian mob and Irish mob were like fixing the first rounds of even tennis majors to like of like non-ranked people losing to ranked people.
Because you can bet per
ranked
point,
people.
So you can just throw like 1 point and
ranked people losing to unranked people. Okay, so he comes on in the morning, and I remember listening to it, and he goes, "This has never happened before. I've never been told I couldn't talk about something. We got to talk about this. I fought with my producer. I told my producer, okay, we'll talk about it for 5 minutes." He goes, "You could talk about it for 10 seconds. And he goes, 10 seconds. We'll talk about it for 90 seconds. So he said that we agreed on 45 seconds. We could talk about this. He's opening the show this way. And he starts talking about how the Irish mob and the Russian mob are fixing tennis matches, yada, yada. Even Nadal maybe had been implicated, blah, blah, blah. Literally the very next day, Nadal ranked in 2 or 3 loses to a non-ranked person at like the French Open, like one of the ones that he would win because it's on clay or something, or it might have even been the Australian Open. And I just remember thinking, all sports is fixed for sure. I mean, that was the beginning of it, but it's some such bullshit, and they don't want you to talk about it. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, I agree with that side of it. I don't believe it's all fixed, but I believe there is definitely, like you say,
moments,
or you were saying, Robert,
or thumbs on the scale.
Yeah,
like
there was
in the NBA, especially in the David Stern era when he was commissioner. It was like professional wrestling at certain points, almost.
Dude, the NBA is so bad.
There was one in cricket, which I really felt bad for one of these Pakistani kids. When
is that where we got the meme from? The pissed off meme guy? All right.
If your foot goes over the line when you're bowling in cricket, it's called a no ball. And so they were paying these guys to bowl a no ball on a particular delivery of the day, and they were gambling on it.
Wow.
And this kid was like 19. He was a talent. He was a real talent. He was like 19, and the Pakistani players were getting paid fuck all at the time. And this was like a $30,000 payday or something for him. And it was like one ball, I just got to overstep the mark, or one ball a game or a day or whatever. And I felt bad for the kid because he got banished for
I
forget how long he got banned for. But
I thought that was like the one way to make money in Pakistan was to be a elite cricket player.
A crooked cricket player.
No, I'm
Yeah, I
talking
mean-
like. I thought
Now
Pakistan-
maybe now.
Things changed in the somewhere in the early 2000s. Things changed in the 90s
Okay.
and the 80s and the
Okay.
70s. Yeah, those guys were fucking
Yeah.
rock stars. Absolutely. And India, you go over to India. Oh, those cricket players are gods. And
Okay, I must have thought it was
they're all
reciprocal,
millionaires.
like India and Pakistan both.
Yeah, I mean they're fierce rivals, but no, Pakistan cricket went into the shitter, and these guys were representing their country and getting paid fuck all for it. So I understood why the kid did it. 19-year-old never got back after his ban, and I felt bad for the kid. But shit like that goes on all over the world where people are doing their prop bets. They're betting on specific things, so they don't have to fix a match. They just have to fix a moment. And
Or like on DraftKings, you can bet sometimes on if the next pitch is going to be a ball or a strike. Imagine if some Rule 5 guy is making $400,000 and half of that's going to the state of California and 10%'s going to the agent. Is like tells a guy, I'm going to throw the first 3 pitches a ball and then the next one a strike. You put like $10,000 on 1, 2, and 3, and then you know what? You bet ball 3 times and strike once, and you're up like $50,000. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Like yeah, I don't know. I never thought I'd see it in baseball. Like, because I've been slowly seeing it. NBA, we've known for a while. It's fucking there's makeup calls, and it's such.
Well, and there was the ref that
the one that made the movie. Donaghy. Yeah.
Makeup calls are the best.
Yeah, makeup calls.
He's become this weird, like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Tell me about it. I'm interested.
Well, it's just weird. He's become like, I wouldn't say a cult hero, but like he's gone so on the record for saying that like he wasn't the only one, that there was at least 6 other refs in the NBA that were betting, and people that are sports fans but never liked the NBA are now like bringing him on. He's getting on all these podcasts. There's documentaries about him. Like he's making decent money just making appearances to trash other refs. It's an odd dynamic with him.
Like you knew the fucking game was gonna be fixed when you saw that old bald fuck. I forgot his name.
Joey
Crawford.
Oh
yeah, that guy. Fuck that guy.
The guy he loved
Crawford.
teeing people up to the point where he once broke his middle finger because he was throwing Rasheed Wallace.
He's got the famous.
Isn't he the one that fucking threw Tim Duncan out of the game?
Yes,
fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
He threw Tim Duncan out for laughing.
Yes,
on the bench. Yeah.
But the fuck. Oh, baseball is gotten bad. I never thought I'd see it with baseball. You've been kind of seeing it a little bit with football. I think I used to like Ed Hockley's whenever. I think he's still doing. I don't know if he's doing it anymore. I think his son's doing it. His son, yeah. I think Ed Hockley's kind of retired. But I think like you were able to trust the games when you knew Hockley's was doing it. But everybody else, there was some shady shit going on because the dude was a football player himself.
In the NFL, with all these new penalties, the easier it is to influence the game.
Yeah.
And that's the one ironic thing about baseball is that
it's very
there's always the
plain
joke,
and dry.
Like, there's always the joke that like, oh, this is really what because every year the Rays are good, but they don't get the World Series. But like a nightmare situation would be like the Texas Rangers against like let's say the San Diego Padres against the Tampa Bay Rays in the World Series.
Yeah.
So you would think they would kind of influence it away. Yet at the same time, they want to get rid of umpires and bring that automated strike zone, which would in theory reduce the ability to umpires to influence the game. So I don't know. I think baseball's a really hard sport to fix.
I don't hate that. I don't hate the automated.
I enjoy the human. I enjoy the human element.
I do too,
because it does create so much debate, and
and I don't think
the replay and everything wastes so much time.
Strike as a catcher is a skill. Like it's framing is a skill.
Yeah, you're right. Getting your again, it's
the human element. The human element is one guy's throwing it, one human's throwing it, one human's hitting it.
No, and I'm talking about the human element of decision making, like making a call.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, I guarantee most general managers wish they could get rid of the human element of coaches.
Of course.
Like, yeah.
But no, but it adds, Yeah, but it adds so much time to the game as well. Like keep going to these replays and all that. Like I get the strike zone thing. Yeah, there's some umpires that really fuck up that strike zone. But again, it's kind of fun to watch people melt down on Twitter.
It is fun to
about
complain.
Yeah,
Complaining is an underrated.
Well, think of how much easier it was to be an NFL referee in the late 70s or early 80s.
Oh, yeah,
it was like you're watching the play and you're like, you didn't kill him. Nope. No flag.
Yeah, exactly.
No fucking flag.
Are you breathing? All right.
Yeah. But what I always love is every game you watch, both teams will tell you that the refs are screwing them over, both sets of fans. Occasionally, every now and then, like I've always been a realistic fan to where if calls are going our way, like I'll go, yeah, we've had a good day. We've had a good day with the refs. We scored some here today. But
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Go and watch Kobe Bryant games and tell me Kobe Bryant was the greatest basketball player of all, or one of the greatest basketball players of all time. The dude was garbage. The dude went 7 after Shaq. The dude went 7 for 32. How many nights? And got bailed by the refs. How many nights? Even with Pau Gasol, like they had a run there, but dude, the Kobe was garbage.
Calm down, Kobe's a legend.
That's
you can't call Kobe garbage, dude. I'm not.
I can. I literally watch every single game, one of his games.
He said he's a Clippers fan, Ozzy. So
I'm
not
going to allow you to call him
ball
garbage.
watching.
He's certainly not garbage. I'm not a Kobe guy, but you can't call Kobe garbage.
Sound like a Kobe guy. Sound like a. I'm just fucking around. No, he's fine. Kobe's fine. It's the only problem.
I mean,
the problem. Now, but... Sure. Well, yeah, you're right. Good point. Great point, Robbie. No, but now too, it's like really the only team I can really get behind are the Clippers, and I guess the Kings a little bit, but even that's difficult. It's like everybody. I've been blessed to see many championships. I personally, I'm a huge Dodgers fan. I was pissed because I was, I've been following Dodgers forever, and like I was so pissed that they won it during COVID in Arlington, and it was like so sour grapes that like I haven't felt like the satisfaction yet. They basically, in my mind, they still have gone to the World Series a bunch of times and lost, and it's fucking brutal. But whatever, they got the chip.
Yeah, I've got a friend actually. I think didn't you, Josh? You picked the Melbourne Demons. As a team early in the year. Yeah, so it's a friend I met at the football. The Melbourne Demons were playing my team, the Eagles, and she'd flown over from Melbourne. And we've been friends for like 15 years or whatever, like long distance friends from across the country. Anyway, she'd suffered her whole life, never seen them win the premiership, the championship. And in 2021, because of COVID bullshit, they had the grand final here in Perth, which has never happened before in the history of the league. And she couldn't travel to see it. Yeah. I went to the game. I went to the game and watched her team win the championship. And she had to sit home in Melbourne and watch her team win it all like on the other side of the country. So yeah, that COVID shit really fucked it up for some fans.
From one end to the other.
Dude. Yeah. That's crazy. She couldn't get into the state because we had the strictest borders.
No, you're talking about that's rugby. You're talking about
Australian rules football.
Australian rules.
Kind of a mixture of rugby and American.
It's nothing like rugby at all.
No, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Kinda. You run and kick the ball while it's on the field of play.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, we don't need to get into the nuance, but yeah.
I got into rugby during the Olympics. I might become a 7-on-7. That was fun to watch. Anyway,
as I watched Australia, both the men and women, choke the bronze medal game in the last 10 seconds.
Didn't the American women get a walk-off?
Yeah, that was against Australia. Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, so that was the women were up, I think, by like 2 points, and the Americans
if they just would have sat on the.
Yeah, they had stopped it. With the men, the guy had they just scored the try. The guy had the kick to win it all, and he missed the kick, and so then they went to extra time, and South Africa broke through exactly like the US did to the women, just broke through and scored a try.
Is Australia the All Blacks? You can make a real good joke.
No, New Zealand.
That's New Zealand.
The Hakatua.
The Hakatua, the Haka.
Dude, fucking Hawk
You know,
2
there's a
even
New
sounds
Zealand
like a
hockey
fucking.
team. There's a video going around of them doing that on the hockey on the ice.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
don't know.
that.
It's weird. It's weird.
How are like streaming rugby games on YouTube? Is it frowned upon a lot of the time, or is it not really copyright strike? I mean,
I would
because
assume it's copyright.
I'd like to watch a rugby game with you guys and so you can explain the rules to me, or just
Well,
because
I don't know all the rules, but yeah.
a few years back, we weren't even live streaming. We were just on Zoom, and I think it was Thanksgiving, wasn't it? We were going to watch the NFL on Thanksgiving, and
that didn't work.
And we're on Zoom, and I shared my screen with my cable provider on the computer and put the game up. It blocked it from those guys seeing it. Just on Zoom.
No way.
Just on Zoom.
Oh,
we weren't live
shit.
streaming or anything. But yeah, Robbie and that they all got.
We did do the Aussie Rules football Super Bowl. We all watched it on a Zoom. That was fun.
You guys got to get on Discord. So even Discord has, I don't know if you guys are on Discord, but you should get on. Even Discord has some shit about, like, if you're like on peacock.com, like CBS or NBC, whatever, if you're on something, or like even Netflix, if you have all your Discord settings turned on, there's certain Discord settings you could turn off to where it'll let you broadcast that. Otherwise, it blocks it also. It doesn't let you play like Peacock but everything else, like, you should be able to play no problem.
One of our
That's wild, bro. I didn't know that.
I think so. We started off one of our most recent episodes with a 30-second clip of that Australian breakdancer.
Yeah.
And that got taken down because of NBC
hate speech.
It was NBC.
and
okay.
They struck it down because of copyright. We're like, we get like 800 viewers on demand if we're lucky, and we're getting taken down by NBC. It was ridiculous.
NBC is the word, and it was a double whammy because we had Olympics footage combined with the Seinfeld theme.
Yeah, that was like a double shot at NBC. Like, God damn.
But they do make it easy. They just say, "Do you want to clip it?" And you just check a button to clip that out, and then they re-upload it. Doesn't affect anything. We got a slight ding on the last episode because of Not Like Us, which I thought Kendrick had actually let everybody have that. Like that
What's
was
a ding mean?
I like in terms of
strike or copyright strike.
It was no strike. No. It was
copyright claim.
It just said copyright. Low visibility, like they've restricted visibility. So
that's ridiculous because people on Twitter will do like videos of them with that Not Like Us in the background, and I don't see that's stupid.
Well, Twitter.
I've watched reaction videos. I've watched reaction videos to that Kendrick song where they play, like, of course they react to it, like they make it transformative. I literally just took the hook. I took the hook. It's all I used was the hook. But anyway, it doesn't affect our channel or anything. It just reduced the visibility. Perhaps I don't know. There's certain countries or whatever that it is blocked in. Well, I don't know. But
Zimbabwe.
Anyway, yeah, maybe.
Be late.
But I stand by my artistry. Anyway, ever since we stopped talking about Steel Toe, like I've just watched the viewers just slowly drop off.
It's okay.
Slowly drop off.
The second I mentioned baseball, we lost about 10 viewers.
God damn it. Hey, Josh, what do you think about them not paying CeeDee Lamb?
I'm actually okay with them not paying CeeDee Lamb because, like they said, what did the Cowboys do last year? They fucking shit the bed at home against Green Bay. Fucking didn't do a damn thing. That goes on Dak. That goes on CD. That goes on Micah. That goes on all the big names of the Cowboys. I mean, if you're gonna wear the star, represent it. Fucking
okay. All right, relax, dude. Okay.
Well, no, I'm with Jerry Jones on this one, man. I mean, if you want that money,
so that's where I'll push it. Don't be with Jerry Jones on anything.
It's Jerry
Jones the mosquito.
Don't say you're with him, Josh. Don't say you're with him yet. There's a week to go. I would still put it at even money that all three of those motherfuckers get signed by week one of the.
It easily could happen. He could backtrack and fucking pay them all.
Yeah,
these are negotiations.
But Jerry Jones is the guy that said postseason or like after being eliminated, we're all in on next year. He's done nothing. He's done nothing. And if he went after
Zeke, you're starting.
Can I finish your point tonight, Robbie? Or?
Okay, I was adding to the conversation.
Yeah, I wasn't done. You can add to it when I'm
Yeah.
done. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
thanks.
point.
My point was, if they had, because it would lead into what you just brought up, but if you had to let me say, had they gone after Derrick Henry and signed Derrick Henry, I bet you CD Lamb and Dak would have said, yeah, all right, we take some less money. You seem to be committed to us trying to win. And then, yes, we let Derrick Henry go. And then what happened, Robbie?
Am I allowed to talk now?
We got Zeke. We got Zeke back. We repackaged
you,
and get Zeke back. And that's not going all in.
CeeDee Lamb strikes me as the guy is not going to give a dime back, as that Connecticut coach once said, regardless.
Look, he said
maybe Dak would, but I don't think CeeDee Lamb wants to set the market over Justin Jefferson. No matter where he could end up with the Browns
we're talking
terrible team.
Wide receivers are getting quarterback money now. I mean, where does it fucking stop? Where does it?
How he thinks he's better.
I mean, he just set franchise records, though. To be fair,
no, I don't even think
two franchise records.
Like I would rather have. This is going to sound crazy. If I was building a team, I'd rather have Justin Jefferson as my wide receiver. I'd rather have Jamar Chase as my wide receiver, and I'd rather have, possibly because he's a good blocker as well as a great catcher, Amon-Ra St. Brown as a receiver than CeeDee Lamb. So
I'm not saying CeeDee Lamb's the best receiver in the league. What I'm saying is
he thinks
he just came off a record-setting season for your franchise.
It's. See, this is why I don't understand too with Derrick Henry. Like, I don't see their offensive line as dominant as they were 4 years ago.
That's true.
So it's
very true.
So that's weird. Like Derrick Henry helps that situation a little bit, but also, because like he can just be a force himself, but it's also you're maybe overpaying for something you don't need. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean,
I would have thought
as a Ben Maller fan for years, you go for it. Prospects are suspects, all that bullshit. But to be fair, running backs are at their best in their first fucking 5 to 8 years, so
sometimes 3 to 4 now.
Yeah, you're not getting anything out of them after that for the most part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did that way too long. They're at their best their first 3 to 5 years. You might get 5 to 8 is probably what I should have said.
You remember how good Devontae Freeman was for 3 years?
Yeah.
And then he just fell off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, man. I remember. And then even he was a little wishy-washy, but he had like one great fantasy season. You guys do the fantasy football?
He won me over $5,000 one year.
Yeah.
I won a fantasy
he'll
championship
forever
with
be one of my
Devontae.
favorite players because that was the year I was in like 6 leagues, had him in each league, and I won all 6 leagues.
Fuck yeah. That's when he was with the Falcons, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was the 2nd or 3rd year in the league, and he was with the Falcons. Yeah.
Like the old Maurice Jones-Drew years, and then he went 13th. Well, I picked him one time like 13th or something, and he just tanked. This is like the year that fucking
Now
the
let's
guy
go
from
through
KC.
running backs we've drafted over the years.
I'm sorry. I'm gearing up again for fantasy.
We're going to be kicking off our league, and if you're right into it, we may need an extra person in our fantasy.
We are current. Yeah,
I think we might need a couple for the Kill Tony one. So you let me know.
Wait, Kill Tony, the show?
Yeah, the Discord channel. The Discord channel.
Tony Hinchcliffe is not going to be in that fantasy league.
I was like, wait, what?
No. I do know Tony Hinchcliffe though.
You bombed on Kill Tony.
Oh, you know what? I think I gotta leave.
That's all the time I've got today.
Doom.
Talking with you.
If you know who Doom is, he cut a good promo for me. So go watch that if you are interested.
Hey, good on you for getting up there and having a crack, man. Honestly, I've got respect for that.
Thank you.
I would never do that.
Good fun stuff. It's fun stuff. But you're always shitting yourself, it seems like. So
yeah. Actually, you know what I did?
It's the last match joke.
My friend that I work with who like loosely follows our show, I saw a tweet from Robbie and I just walked into the room and I said, hey, see if you can guess who wrote this tweet. And
what was it?
Basically it was you were talking about how you didn't go to the Mariners game because you had a sinus infection. And now he didn't guess it was you, but as soon as I said Robbie, you went, "Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?" Because you always seem to have something infected in that massive cranium of yours.
Is that a reference
room
to
for
cocaine?
infections.
Oh, got it. Okay.
No, Robbie doesn't do cocaine.
Now he'd be a little bit lighter.
He probably
You'd be
should
surprised.
actually. He probably should contact the Regators, and because you could certainly use some weight loss from the cocaine. But anyway, all right, we've had a good time. I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah, you
We've
guys are
had
great,
fun.
man.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for
Thank you,
joining
Dave.
us.
Of course, anytime.
We've had a great time with you.
Me too.
Despite when the times I told you to shut the fuck up, but other than that,
you're running a show here. We get it.
Yeah, no, we've had a good time. Thanks for coming on.
course,
I know you're a regular on BYB and stuff these days. So let everyone know what you got going on.
Yeah, go to David Sarra on YouTube, please. All you have to do is at David Sarra on YouTube. I'm almost monetized. Just get me to. I need 100 more subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. I love you.
Excellent. Go do it. Go subscribe to Dave, and while you're at it, subscribe here and and like and watch the whole thing. I think we're about halfway on both categories for monetization.
Yeah. You'll get there. You'll get there.
We're in the middle of a rally.
Yeah, but no, the last month has been huge for us. Month to 6 weeks has been huge for us. We've grown a lot, so we appreciate everyone. We had I think we had 30 people for a good chunk of the show there until we ended the steel toe stuff. So
which is a lot more than there was episodes like 3-4 months ago where if we got up to 8, it was like, wow, 8. So yeah.
Well, right now, I mean, I was about to say 14, just dropped to 12, but 12 was a high watermark for us 6 weeks ago. Now that's the low point of the day. So it's good. Nice little growth. We're happy with it. It's good.
We're pulling pineapple kind of numbers.
We're doing it. Yeah,
we're
pint
doing
dabble
it.
pint numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Just Josh.
You can get me at NJ Hunt 02 on X, or if you got a trim job, hit me up.
Oh yeah.
All right, Robbie.
You can find us, the United States of Australia podcast feed at USA of AUS Pod. You can find my personal page at Mariner Robbie, and that's about it.
That would be the Twitter or the X.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you keeping the podcast feed updated? Well, sending them out to our host.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole writing a summary of the show is annoying, so I have to send out a couple more.
Yeah, I hate writing descriptions. It's the worst.
Yeah, I can see why you offloaded that to me. The last two I will send them out momentarily.
No, it's good. Yeah, check out our podcast feed. We are planning on doing some podcast only episodes. Audio only podcast episodes that won't be on YouTube. Joe Feeney, the Creative Control Network, is working on some stuff for us in terms of sponsorship and that. So it'd be good to get people over there listening to the audio feed. So United States of Australia on all your favorite podcast platforms, youtube.com/get my go. Always keep supporting that. Mike Durbin Productions is here. He wrote this comment ages ago, but got to let the dogs out there, man. Aussie, yes. That was when I took my little break earlier. That's a Get My Go reference. But yeah, Mike Durbin, he also has a Pro Wrestling Tees store, prowrestlingtees.com/Mike Durbin, where he sells my At That Sussy Guy t-shirt. Because on X, I'm at that sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia.
We're thinking about you, Scooper.
Yeah.
Be safe, brother.
I hope you're all right, brother.